From our free daily newsletter, the latest from podnews.net with Spots Now. Who really listens to podcasts? Be careful with your assumptions, says number 8, quoting from a study across 5 markets. Podcast listeners aren't just young, seniors are not just an edge case, and it's not just boys listening. The piece gives us the right questions to ask when planning podcast campaigns. A new remote recording service called SureTake is deliberately simple and does one thing: high-quality local audio and video recording. Aimed at editors and studios, the tool doesn't nudge clients towards DIY tools or AI editing, it says. Wonder who they could possibly mean. The company, which hails from Canada, is looking for beta testers. There's a free trial on the website. More and more people are using podcast app Overcast. Buzzsprout's platform stats for June show that podcast consumption by Overcast has increased by 28% year on year. Most other apps are relatively static except Spotify, which showed a slump of 26%. Some of that could be attributed to Spotify Video, which is hosted by Spotify themselves. Web browsers are up by 4.4%. Transistor's stats, meanwhile, also show a 22% increase in Overcast year on year and a drop for Spotify of 40%. Apple Podcasts also shows a modest increase. Podcasters using Headliner can now add and edit captions for their audiograms from the Headliner app. PodCrisp, an AI summary takeaway and action item service for any podcast, is on Product Hunt today, we're told. And OSHA has had a free podcast name generator for some time, but they've made it more intelligent, adding AI and the useful information they've learned from their SEO work. We tested it out and it came with a name that's so good we won't tell you what it is, just in case the folks in Adelaide, London or Ho Chi Minh City, who stole our content every day for a while, are thinking of doing it again. In People News, Elise Bergerson has been hired as Senior Director of Business Development at Libsyn. She moves from Verve, talent and literary agency, where she served as Head of Audio. And in podcast news, Grown and Growing is now with Backyard Ventures. The partnership will include advertising opportunities across their podcast, YouTube channel and social platforms. It's a show which shares relationship insights, actionable real-life advice and revealing moments. And from the team that produced the incredibly successful Dish with Waitrose, Outsiding is new today with Caitlin Moran and Adam Moss. The show will be recorded outside, in gardens, celebrating the simple joys of nature, wildlife and gardening, and inviting celebrity guests to join them outdoors for a chat. Bob Mortimer is the first guest. You can get that now. And this podcast is sponsored by Spots Now. You can get Spots Now's Claude and ChatGPT connector to trial for free right now. It lets you ask your AI anything about podcast advertising in plain language right inside Claude or ChatGPT. Designed from the ground up for podcast advertising workflows and strategic sales and buying questions to give you a competitive advantage. Now, you can use it right now. You won't be able to use it after July the 22nd. So you want to start testing it out today if you can. If you're curious about how the latest AI can work for your business, you can connect for free in just 60 seconds at spotsnow.io/intelligence or click on the link you'll find in the show notes. And that's the latest from our newsletter. To read all the stories and subscribe for free, we're at podnews.net.